Sacramento starting a 6-game roadie in L.A. against the Lakers, who they beat in OT in the team's first meetings. Lakers on the second, a back-to-back, the ageless one, LeBron James. Walking into the building and walking it right down the lane for 2. Kings quickly inbound. Kevin Hueter.
I like turtles.
Do it to him, kid. Kings up 14. Malik Monk. The dish. Sabonis drops the hammer with the left hand. 38-25 after the first. Then Fox. Love everything about this dude's game and the way he carries himself. Sacramento back up 9. Then Fox steps into that one. You can take those 3 with you, King. He had 15 in the second quarter. Kings get 72 in the first half and lead by 13. Hueter. The give. Sabonis. The lead's 19. Then it's Hueter. Gets the handoff. Bottoms. Kings lead by 24. You're waiting to see, is there a kick from the home team? The answer's yes. LeBron. And that's 3 the hard way. A lead is 11 after the made free throw. Next Laker possession, D'Angelo Russell in the corner by himself. All of a sudden, 10-point game. You never know. 4 points to play. 4 points. 4 minutes to play. Lakers down a dozen. That's as close as they get on that 3 from Reddish as the Kings hold on and win by 15. Kings have now played 5 games with and without De'Aaron Fox. With him, 4-1, averaging $127 a game, nearly 25 more with than without. Guess what we're saying is they're better when they have one of the better point guards in the league. The only loss with him in their lineup, the home opener against Golden State. Tim Legler is with us. Western Conference is packed, as we know. This Kings offense attacking the floor, aggressive. What can you show us about how that really paid off in this victory in L.A. tonight?
You hear the word pace all the time in the NBA, and most people think that just means like fast break and transition, but pace is also in the half court. I don't think any team does it as consistently in both ways as the Sacramento Kings.
How do you play with pace in the half court?
We're going to get to that. Kevin Hueter was a big part of that tonight. Let's start off with the transition first. And look, this is a whole nother conversation, but defensively, people have questions about, are the Kings good enough? And this isn't a great example to think that they are. 5 guys back. LeBron not even really going that hard. Says, all right, if you're just going to give me a lane, I'm going to go take it. But that's not what I want to show you about the Kings. And to give up the layup, talk about demoralizing now for the team that just scored. De'Aaron Fox gets the ball, and as soon as he gets the ball, he looks up the floor. Woo, woo, woo! That's exactly right. He wants to see who's back there that he can go put pressure on. And you're going to see Cam Reddish right here sort of come over to the middle of the floor to offer some help and try to contain the ball. But here's the thing. If you're going to be backpedaling the way Reddish was, and now watch De'Aaron Fox attack this top hip. He gets that hip to swivel while you're trying to backpedal against a guy this quick. You have absolutely no chance. So he puts him in his rearview mirror, and when he gets right here, he knows now he's going to pass the ball. The question is, what's Austin Reeves going to do? If he stays in front, the ball's going to go to the corner to Hueter. If he chases out to the corner, then he's going to go attack Anthony Davis, and he's got another shooter in the opposite corner, Keegan Murray. Now, you see what Reeves does? He steps up to draw the charge, doesn't get it, kick out to Hueter. And here's what I want you to look at. So they give up a layup, and on the other end, within 6 seconds, you just hit a 3. Demoralizing for the Lakers. Now, here's what I'm talking about, the half-court pace, Scott. And Sabonis is your best passer. Run a little dribble handoff action. He didn't like the way that looked because the Laker defender was too tight coming over the top. It's fine. We're going to immediately turn to the opposite side of the floor, and now let's make eye contact with Hueter. I want you to watch Kevin Hueter as he comes off. Now, this is important. Look where the basketball is. Basketball's already loose, so Hueter is going to touch the basketball here. He shoots it here off one dribble because he's running through the pass. That is pace in a half court. It's a dead sprint. He never lets up because that is that much farther that his defender has to chase him. It's really incredible how much ground he covers off one dribble. He almost gets to the corner after catching it above the three-point line. So hard to defend. De'Aaron Fox is a big part of it, but it's also Sabonis' ability to handle the basketball and enough shooters around them. I really like watching the Kings play, and they're going to start to climb the standings now that De'Aaron Fox is back.
We're old heads, so we go back into the 80s when it was like if you'd get to the playoffs, but then you had to go through it, you had to learn it, and I think that's continued. It's a learning process. Last year, Sacramento was fun. Had a great series with the Warriors. Warriors had been there, Kings hadn't. The next step in the progression for Sacramento is what? What has to happen?
It's got to be Keegan Murray, and he's already taken a step forward. He's averaging 16 points a game this year, but I still think there's some inconsistency there. He's a very young player, but I look at him and I say, your role model in this league should be Chris Middleton. I think that should be Keegan Murray's aspiration. I know he's the 4th pick in the draft, and maybe you say, hey, that's not high enough. But really, go look up Chris Middleton's career. 4 years, over 20 points a game, an NBA champion, one of the best mid-range games in the league. I think if Keegan Murray can continue to evolve as that consistent third option that can hit mid-rangers, get his own, catch and shoot threes is what he's known for, now you have 3 guys on a nightly basis that you have to deal with. That starts to put you closer to the category of the Denvers of the world, the Phoenix, who we expect them to be, the Warriors, the Lakers, teams like that. Sacramento can really scare those teams, maybe even win a round, if they can get Keegan Murray to that level.
I'm the biggest Middleton stan there is. The man had a 40-point game in the NBA Finals. If you want to sleep on him, have fun with that.